Hi guys, I hope you're all well. In this video I want to discuss a common question, and that is, should you consume water or milk with your whey protein powder? Now firstly, it's just important to note that you could have either of these. It really depends on your personal preference, whether you prefer to have this with water or milk. However, if you do decide to have milk, just make sure to track these calories and macronutrients within your day's intake. This is an important consideration because let's say, for example, you're having at least a couple of protein shakes per day included with milk. There can be a reasonable amount of calories within both of these whey protein shakes because you've included milk. So just make sure that you actually track these into your day's intake. But it's easy to forget this. You'll focus on what you're actually eating as opposed to some of these calories that are creeping in with some of your drinks. So that's just important to note. If you have milk, make sure you track this in your day's intake. And that brings me on to my next point. That's not to say that you can't have milk. As I mentioned, you can as long as you track it. However, within a fat loss phase, it's important to know that your calories are obviously limited, and therefore by drinking a significant chunk of your calories can therefore have you running into issues such as satiation, trying to fill as full as possible within the fat loss phase. Therefore, my suggestion is, if you do have milk, potentially moderate this to a degree. Let's say, for example, if you do have 2 whey protein shakes per day, you could have 1 with milk, 1 with water, just because it might be a better option to actually consume the majority of your calories from food and therefore help you to keep you fuller for longer within the fat loss phase, and as such that will help you adhere to the calories and macronutrients for longer, and as a result help you to get better results. But once again, it's all down to your personal preference, but just make sure those calories are actually tracked from milk if you do decide to have whey protein with milk. So thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I've got lots more content coming for you.